Hello, everyone. Today, I want to share a powerful story with you. This story is not only for your English listening practice, but also to remind you that success is never easy and nothing valuable comes without effort. The story is called The Price of a Dream. There was a young woman named Maya, only 22 years old, living in a small coastal town where most people worked as fishermen or shop assistants. Life in the town was simple, but opportunities were limited. Maya had a big dream. She wanted to become a fashion designer and open her own clothing studio one day. She loved drawing designs late at night, imagining dresses that people would feel confident and proud wearing. But reality was hard. Maya lived with her mother, Elena, who worked long hours in a laundry shop, and her younger brother, Noah, who was still in school. Her father had passed away years earlier, leaving the family struggling to survive. One evening, Maya sat by the window, watching the waves crash against the shore. She held her sketchbook and whispered, "How can I chase my dream when I can barely help my family?" The next morning, she shared her worries with her mother. Elena looked at her gently and said, "Maya, talent is a gift, but success is earned. If you want your dream, you must be ready to pay its price." Those words stayed in Maya's mind all day. Later that week, Maya noticed something important. Tourists often visited the town, but the local shops sold the same boring souvenirs. Maya realized people wanted something unique, something handmade. She decided to start small. Using old fabric scraps from the laundry shop, Maya began sewing simple handmade bags at night. Her fingers hurt and many designs failed, but she didn't stop. The problem was selling them. One morning, Maya gathered her courage and visited Mrs. Turner, the owner of a small souvenir shop. Maya explained her idea and said, "I don't have money to rent space, but if you let me display my bags for 1 week, I'll share the profit with you." Mrs. Turner studied the bags carefully. After a long pause, she said, "I'll give you a chance, but only 1 week." That week felt endless. At first, no one bought anything. Tourists looked, smiled, and walked away. Maya felt her confidence disappearing, but instead of giving up, she stood near the shop and explained each design, the meaning behind the colors, and how they were handmade. Slowly, one customer stopped, then another. By the end of the week, every bag was sold. When Maya returned to Mrs. Turner with her share of the money, the shop owner smiled and said, "You didn't just sell bags, you sold a story. Come back next week." Maya worked harder than ever. She woke up early, helped her mother, studied sewing techniques at the library, and practiced every night. Her bags became stronger, cleaner, and more creative. One day, a customer asked, "Why don't you make clothes instead of just bags?" The question scared Maya. Designing clothes was her dream, but she had never learned properly. Patterns, measurements, mistakes. It felt overwhelming. That night, Maya wrote in her notebook, "Dreams are expensive. Fear is cheaper, but fear costs you everything." She chose the dream. Maya enrolled in free sewing workshops, watched old DVDs at the library, and practiced on worn-out fabric. Many clothes came out wrong. Sleeves didn't match, sizes were uneven. One night, frustrated and exhausted, she sat on the floor and cried. "Maybe I'm not good enough," she thought. But then she remembered her mother's words, "Success is earned." The next morning, she tried again. Months passed. Maya's first small clothing collection was simple but elegant. Mrs. Turner allowed her to display a few pieces in the shop window. Tourists started asking questions. Photos were shared online. Slowly, Maya's name became familiar. But just when things were improving, a large fashion store opened near the beach. It had bright lights, big discounts, and expensive advertising. Maya's sales immediately dropped. Instead of complaining, she listened. She asked customers what they liked and what they wanted more. She improved her designs, used better stitching, and added personal notes to each piece. One elderly customer told her, "I don't buy from you because you're cheap. I buy from you because you care." That sentence changed everything. With time, Maya saved enough money to rent a tiny studio behind the laundry shop. It wasn't perfect. The walls were old and the space was small, but it was hers. Her family helped her. Her mother managed orders, her brother took photos and shared them online. Then disaster struck. One night, heavy rain ruined the studio, ruining fabrics and machines. Maya stood in the water, holding damaged designs, feeling broken. For the first time, she thought, maybe this is where my story ends. But the next day, something unexpected happened. Customers came, neighbors helped clean, one local business donated fabric. Maya realized something powerful. When you refuse to give up, people believe in you. After weeks of rebuilding, the studio reopened, stronger, brighter, and better organized. On opening day, Maya looked around and smiled. She hadn't just built a business, she had built trust, respect, and purpose. Standing in front of her family, she said, "Nothing worth having is free. Every failure taught me something. Every struggle shaped me, and every step forward was earned." This story teaches us dreams require sacrifice. Failure is a lesson, not an ending. Small steps matter, and persistence creates opportunities. Maya didn't become successful overnight. She became successful because she never stopped trying. And so can you.